there are certain obstacles that every sadhaka face. Some are like pashas, ashtapashas, and there are some other also. So can you describe them, these challenges or obstacles, what these are and how sadhaka can overcome them?
But there's another method also mentioned here in Srividya, Lalita Sahasranama, called the Yogini Krama. Very, very interesting that.
Guruji, there is in the Navavan Puja, like this, the thing you said in the Bindustan, where a union happens of Shiva and Shakti. It is also known as Sarvanandamay Chakra.
Sarvanandamaya Chakra.
What that exactly is, means what bliss, can you describe that bliss, what exactly it is?
Guru is the concept. Guru is the principle. Guru is Tattva.
Many sadhakas who are practicing the Srividya, they face many challenges at many levels. Some in the beginning, like fear or some sort of other challenges. And some at the higher stage who have crossed certain level are also facing some challenges. Mostly, what happens is whenever we level up in the spiritual practices, the challenges become more and more of a higher level. Maybe they are a test of faith or something. So how can a sadhak overcome such sort of challenges?
You have to face the obstacle. Facing obstacle in our journey towards anything, whether material need or spiritual need, wherever goal, obstacle is the law of nature. So nothing special for Srividya Upasaka or any spiritual sadhaka to face obstacles.
This podcast is sponsored by Healing World. Shri Mate Nama to all of you. A very warm welcome to another episode of Healing World presents Spiritual Talks with Bhave. We are having Guruji Atmanandanatha Ji, and today we are going to continue our discussion on various secrets of Lalita Sahasranama and Srividya sadhna. We are shooting this episode again from Rishikesh, and trust me, if you want to know what exactly Srividya can do in your life, what exactly how Lalita Sahasranama can transform your life, or how these things can help you in your life, you must watch all these episodes, because the meanings of the verses of the Lalita Sahasranama and the deep secrets of Lalita Sahasranama, Guruji is revealing in such a beautiful manner that if you understand them, your journey towards Srividya sadhana will become more easier and much better. So, Srimate Nama Guruji, a very warm welcome to you.
Shanta Vimala Prakasha Atma Guha Chidyogasya Sri Paranandadi Sadguru Namamyaham Punah Punah Namamyaham Punah Punah Na Guru Radhikam Na Guru Radhikam Na Guru Radhikam. Yes, Maria, I'm very happy to be with you today once again.
Guruji, yesterday we have discussed about the physical form of the goddess. In the episodes that we shot, we have discussed about the physical form, how she looks from head to toe and everything. Today, my question is, how goddess looks in a subtle form. Can you describe her subtle form, the Mantratmika form of the goddess?
Yes, that's a wonderful way of looking at it. Our great sadhakas, enlightened masters, the day when they started understanding what this making this universe manifest, sustain, and all this happening, what is that behind it? Of course, the Upanishads said it is Brahman, the consciousness. And later, Tantra Shastra said it is the not only consciousness but the power of consciousness also. But for the common man to understand, worship, realize, and be with that, we have created a physical form. The even physical form has a meaning in everything, as we yesterday discussed. When they say, given you weapons, that not just weapons for you to look at, even that symbolizes Ashtami Chandra symbol something. So everything symbolizing. All the symbols they put into a form.
True.
It happens to all divinities, whatever, whether it's Ganapati or Lalita or Kali, whoever it is. That form is not just form. It also symbolizes something. So the normal common person will look at the form, whether he understands the subtle meaning or not. Still, that's how we pursue, and we can even dhyana. We can also imagine that form. That helps us to, for initial beginning stages, for even dhyana murti, no, is possible. But the divine energy is also there in that form also. We can't deny that. There's an idol in the temple. It has energy, it emanates, no doubt. That's a physical form. Then later, it has been, the same energy has been reduced to the geometrical form, the geometrical expression. That we call yantras, chakras, whatever you call it. So here, Lalita Tripursundari, after her physical form, her geometrical form is Sri Chakra.
True.
And same geometrical form we'll discuss separately on Sri Chakra in a different episode. Its 3D form is called Mahameru, which 9 enclosures and all. That's a geometrical form. So geometrical form is called yantra or chakra, whatever you call it. Yantra has no instrument actually. In a geometrical form, it is called Sri Chakra. Its 3D form is also known as Meru. Of course, it has got 9 abharanas and 42 triangles and all. That's a different thing. But even today's, the present, what you wanted to know is subtle form. Of course, we have also subtlest form also. Let us go a little later. Subtle form is not only for Lalita Tripursundari or Srividya. For every divinity we identified, we also found the sound form. When I chant a mantra of a divine, need not be even, you can say, Lalita, I'm not talking, even any Ganapati mantra, for example. People, I'm quoting that because to make the audience to understand. If I say the Ganapati Murti, I know that's a physical form. Then the chakra also, is a geometrical form. So mantra is the sound form of the same divine. If I say I'm chanting Ganapati mantra, it is not that with that mantra I am offering my prayer or I am offering the praising of the Ganapati. No. The mantra itself is the sound form of Ganapati, which always I talk about. Stotra, prarthana, mantra. We should not get confused. The stotra is I go on praising. Even Lalita Sahasranama, I showed you, is stotra also. I am praising her. Amma, you are this, you are that, you are that, you are that. But this also has a mantra embedded in it. It may not be in all stotras. So the stotra is praising the divine in that form, whatever the form you want to imagine or create or experience, whatever you call it. And then prayer is, please give me that, please give me that. This is prayer. Also we can do stotra and also pray. That mantra is not stotra or prarthana. It should be differentiated. The mantra is the sound form of the same divine. So when I talk about Lalita, her sound form is the mantra form. That's, they say, Mula Mantratmika. So she is called as, Amma, you are that mantra swarupa. What is that Mula Mantra? That is Panchadashi. Of course, even Shodashi also her mantra only. But normally in Srividya, when they use the word Mula Mantra, it refers to Panchadashi. Mula Mantra by Panchadashi, it has got three kutas. Mula Mantratmika, Mula Kutatraya Kalevara. So, Amma, you are in the form of the Mula Mantra, the sound form, and that sound form has three forms, three divisions, three kutas. You can call it three parts. Okay, for me, kuta means three different parts. Mula Kuta Traya Kalevara. There are three. Mula Mantra is got Mula Kuta. That is a very important essence of Lalita Sahasranama and the mantra also. What is this mantra form? We need not tell what mantra is on podcast. But anyway, it may be available on you for you on internet. I will not do it because that should be initiated. Okay, and this mantra has got three kutas. That means the physical form of her is divided into three parts. The first part is called Vagbhava Kuta. From Vagbhava Kuta is from where that walk comes out, from where the sound comes out. I said sound itself is the sound form is the mantra. So Vagbhava Kuta is Vagbhava Kuta Ekaswarupa Mukha Pankaja. Amma, your mantra has got three kutas, and the first part is Vagbhava Kuta, which represents the face. Then the next is Kantadha Katiparyanta Madhya Kuta Swarupini. The second part of the mantra refers to throat to Kati. Kati is actually the waist, but it refers to Muladhara. Manipura. So from Vishuddha to Manipura, it refers to Madhya Kuta. This is also called Kamaraja Kuta also. It has got two different names, Kamaraja Kuta or Madhya Kuta. And then down below is Shakti Kuta Ikata Panna Kat Adhobhaga Dharini. The below Kati, below the waist and below that Manipura, the third part is called Shakti Kuta. So her mantra is divided into three parts, and she is in the form of that mantra, but mantra into three forms representing three parts of the thing. This is how the Mula Mantratmika comes. Then Kulamurtai Karasika, Kula Sanketa Palini, Kulangana, Kulantasta, Kaulini, Kulayogini, Akula Samayantasta. I will take up all these expressions because I must come back to these three kutas now. Its continuation will take up little later, where Akula Samayantasta we talk little later. Here, what happens in these three kutas? How the chanting of mantra, practice of mantra, sadhana with this mantra makes Mooladharai Kanilaya. Oh, here the composer identified where exactly in our own body, our own physical system, and in our subtle body, physical body, where she resides. They said she is in Mooladhara. Dormant. You continue to be a keeper there only? No. You must take her to the Shakti, the energy, the power has to be in union with consciousness for anything to operate. So it is not easy. It is awareness, So the first one is the Brahma Granthi Vibhetini. there is a knot which has to be untied, I should say, to reach to the higher level. What happens with the untied? I must tell that, Mooladhara Ikanilaya Brahma Granthi Vibhedini. Piercing the first knot, Brahma Granthi, what happens? The sadhaka during the practice, it has to happen automatically with the practice. It must pierce through that, the energy has to pierce through that Brahma Granthi and comes to Mooladhara, I say Manipura. What is that? Once it pierces through, the sadhaka, the aspirant, overcome the physical attachments. We are attached to the physical attachments. Once the Brahma Granthi is pierced through, we feel the detachment from our physical attachments. Exactly happens. The energy becomes distinctly visible and active through that solar plexus. That's what happens. After that, is it over? One more. After Manipura, then Vishnu Granthi Vibhedini, what happens there? The emotional transformation takes place at Vishnu Granthi Vibhedini. By breaking the second knot called Vishnu Granthi, it is believed that Vishnu Granthi is at heart center. When that is pierced into, it goes to move beyond the emotional dependence. So first is coming out of the physical attachment. Then the next Granthi is emotional. We are all emotionally charged. This even emotional dependence will go off. Then the final knot is Rudra Granthi. Rudra Granthi Vedini Sahasrnama. There, that dissolve the ego, dissolve that dualistic thinking, and then the real union with consciousness takes place. So, there shall be the physical awareness has to be overcome, come out of the emotional dependence, then ego. So what I'm telling is, all of us today practicing Srividya for years. Is there something happened in the direction? Physical dependence, is it going at least some extent? Is it our emotional attachment is going?
To some extent.
Is it our ego is diminishing? And I am separate, and Lalita is separate, my Guru is separate. Is that bhava is going? What I want to convey through this podcast to all those into Srividya, your mantra sadhana over a period of time at least should make this to happen. Brahma Granthi Vibhedini, Vishnu Granthi Vibhedini, Rudra Granthi Vibhedini, and I am coming out of my physical attachment. I am transforming my emotional transformation. I am taking place in me, and my duality, my ego has to be dissolved. So this will happen in case of her sound form. This is the subtle form of Lalita Lalita Tripursundari in the Panchadashi particularly. And this is how one practice. These are very important. Mooladhara Ikanilaya Brahma Granthi Vibhedini Manipurantarudita Vishnu Granthi Vibhedini Agna Chakrantaralastha Rudra Granthi Vibhedini. Then what happens? Sahasrarambuja Rudha Sudha Sara Vivarshani. There the nectar. One should experience that nectar. Without that, we claim that we are all Srividya Upasakas. It is for introspection of everybody who is watching this podcast and who are supposed to be Srividya Upasakas for years. What transformation taking place in us. If that transformation is not taking place in us, what is the purpose of Srividya Upasana? You do something and something has to happen. Then it is a waste. As yesterday I said in another episode, like going on pedaling the accelerator without shifting the gear. So, I am hungry. I will eat something. When I eat, my hunger should be fulfilled. I must feel my stomach full. Na? So, any action has a result. Then only the action is useful. So, I am doing Srividya Upasana. What is happening to me? Nothing happening to me. Then the purpose of sadhana is defeated, my dear. With all pain, I should tell this, because today is so happy, my dear. I am Srividya Upasaka. Every other person is a Srividya Upasaka today. Great. It's very really, I'm happy about it. But what are you achieving out of it? Huh? Okay, I think I've made it very clear what subtle form is and what we should do on that. Yes, my dear.
Since Guruji, we are discussing about what if a person is not able to experience.
Mm-hmm.
So there are certain questions like I've heard that there are certain obstacles that every sadhaka face. Some are like pashas, ashtapashas, and there are some other also. So can you describe them, these challenges or obstacles, what these are and how sadhaka can overcome that?
Lalita Sahasranama answers everything, my dear. There nothing is not answered. What I now mentioned is from Mooladhara to higher level. Even that can be done by a yoga practice also. Whatever the yoga you call, your practices also does it. But there's another method also mentioned here in Srividya, Lalita Sahasranama, called the Yogini Krama. Very, very interesting that. That Yogini Krama also is accepted as a reascent. Descent, and it's only from Mooladhara to ascent. But the next we have the descent and reascent, where each energy centers are made to put into use, and they are identified with yoginis, identified with matrukas. The matrukas are the alphabets, and each alphabets represents a Shakti. They are not just alphabets, they are the energy centers, energy themselves, and it starts from Vishuddha Chakra Nilaya to round, and that is we can make that a separate episode itself for that, because it takes a longer time. From Vishuddha, 16 petals, Anahata, 12 petals and 12 alphabets, 10, 6, 4. Once again, 2 alphabets in Agna, and each one are yoginis also. It's nothing like Shiva and Shakti separate. The union is the achievement. One should have it. And that way is, Lalita Sahasrnama says, Kulangana, Kulantastha, Kaulini, Kulayogini. It talks. That means she is Kula, Kulantastha, Kulangana. This talks about the energy as Kula. Energy as a point, Muladhara actually. Then Kula refers to the power. And Akula refers to the Shiva, the energy, the power, and the consciousness. When this Kula joins the Akula, Kulangana, Kulantastha, Kaulini, Kulayogini, Akula, when Kula joins Akula, she becomes Samayantastha. That is, in union, Kula will be in union with Akula. That union is Samaya. That's called Samayantastha. She remains in Samaya. She is with Samaya. She is that. Samaya is not time. Samaya is together, similar. And Kula and Akula join and they become one. Very purpose of Srividya Upasana is that. To experience the oneness of the Shiva and Shakti. The oneness of Kula and Akula.
Guruji, there is in the Navavan Puja, like this, the thing you said in the Bindustan, where the union happens of Shiva and Shakti, it is also known as Sarvanandamay Chakra.
Sarvanandamay Chakra.
What that exactly is, means what bliss, can you describe that bliss, what exactly it is?
Yeah, very simple. Already it came down. Sahasra Rambuja Rudha Sudha Sarabhi Varshini ho gaya. Already told that. There is a flow of nectar. Nectar is not what? The bliss. Nectar is not that you have something to drink. Not Amrita. Amrita is the experience. The experience is eternal bliss. That Ananda. Ananda is something which is not object oriented. It is independent of any object. I mentioned on many occasions this also. One should reach that state. See, my happiness, your happiness, or somebody's happiness always depends on object. It's objective. I buy a car tomorrow of my choice, my liking. I'm happy. How long that happiness remains?
For short duration.
Few days, and that becomes old. That happiness will go on reducing. Then you think of some other car, and still you go on searching for happiness. Bliss is not that. It doesn't require any object. It is Ananda. That is called Atmananda. That you can call Paramananda in anything. That's why, of course, in every lineage, it is there. The deeksha nama always Ananda. Atmananda, Parananda, Yogananda. That means that deeksha itself makes you that bliss, So when you say that the union of Shiva, Shakti, or the energy and consciousness that take place, the purpose of Srividya, the aim of Srividya, ultimate goal of Srividya is to see that you are always in bliss. We are always in bliss because the power and consciousness are in union always. It is in Samaya. They are together. That gives me eternal bliss. Nothing in front of that, That how, Guruji, can you explain? The Ananda cannot be explained. It is an experience. When you cannot explain happiness, how can you explain Ananda? Happiness. See, you are happy. How you express it? I am happy, that's all. Though object-oriented happiness also you cannot. Then how do you explain? It's an experience. The purpose of Srividya Upasana is to experience that bliss, the experience of the union of conscious and energy. However, there are different paths for you. You can find your Guru will teach you. Depends on your adhikara, what you can practice. The Guru will guide you to see that how you the kula reaches the kula and be in union with this. It can be external ritual, it can be internal ritual, it can be breathing exercise. There are many methods actually, it's all put into. Depends on each one's adhikara. What one. See, I cannot give something which you cannot digest. It may be you need some nutrient, my dear. But I have to give you a nutrient which you can digest and make use of it. Otherwise, if I give you, it will not be digested at all. Is it not? So waste. It can create diarrhea for you. So, adhikara is required. What method you can use, that always change. You can ask me, this method is good, that method is good. Every method is good. But depends on what adhikara you have.
Understood. Basically, how much capable you are to digest that thing.
Yeah, how much you can
digest. But Guruji, when we begin the sadhana, for instance, sadhak begins the sadhana, he is only in that particular state where he is not aware about anything in spirituality. Especially when he got the basic deeksha, like Ganpati Diksha, he is not even aware about what the sadhana can do. For instance, a sadhaka, someone who is about to begin his journey in Srividya.
Beginning a journey, okay.
So he is not aware that what this sadhana can do, because this sadhana is infinite. It has.
See, one thing is definite. This is what is a good question. People expect an immediate result for it. Look, if I tell you, the ultimate of sadhana is what? Shiva Shakti Kyarupini and being bliss. My dear sir, even to complete your secondary education, you need 10 years. Degree take 3 years. Masters another 2 years. If you want to do doctorate, we don't know how many years. So once you get the doctorate on a particular subject, then you can say the master of it. Till then, no. Is it not so?
True.
When in the material life itself is so that when you in a spiritual life and you want to achieve something great, the ultimate for a human being. See, getting many PhDs is not ultimate of a human being. Anybody can achieve. See, being in bliss and what we call Jivan Mukti, and I'm enjoying that bliss, that's the ultimate of a human being. So how much time we should take?
It can take many births.
Many years. Not even many years, I should say. Many births also.
True.
So if we want to achieve that, today I got Srividya, in another 2 years I become something else.
It's not possible.
So that's why I tell you, when I told adhikara also, different methods are given to you. Depends on adhikara means what this life can make you eligible. Not the ultimate, please understand this. In this birth, how long you can go. For that he can give you, the Guru can give you. Maybe at some continuous journey, you will reach that goal. And we only pray, let this be a last birth for us, so that we attain what we are born for as a human being. So If somebody thinks that Srividya I got and tomorrow I get something else, and that's not right. And whether this practice is correct, that practice is correct, what is the ultimate? That I told you, the Guru knows what one is eligible and whether this Janma is enough for him or he should take one more. So what he can give you to achieve in this Janma, he can give you.
Guruji, since you are discussing that, there are two questions in my mind which I want to ask you. One is, I've always heard in the sadhana, Guru Vakyam Param Vakyam. Whatever Guru said, as you say, your Guru knows what he has said. It is the Param Vakyam, and you should follow that. Only that only, because that is the best path for you, what Guru have told you.
Particularly, any Tantra practice, Srividya Tantra, including Srividya Tantra, the Guru is ultimate. It's all Guru-oriented sadhanas. One should accept it. Any Tantra Shastra, including Srividya Tantra, it's a Guru-oriented spiritual practice. If you ask me, is it not others, sir, Guruji? Yeah, others also. But here it is the ultimate. That's why it reads, Na Guru Radhikam. The Guru is above everything. There is nothing beyond that, they say. Then what Guru is? Difficult to explain. Because we have discussed, maybe people always think in a different manner that they're welcome to, but I should say, the consciousness and the power which made the universe to manifest. So we identified it, the Shivan Shakti, right? If I say, that is ultimate, is it not so? Which made the manifest. If I use the word Na Guru Radhikam, is it not beyond that also? When we say it is beyond, then nothing else is beyond that. When I identified this consciousness and power, energy, the cause for manifestation, when I say, Guru, they did not say your consciousness. They did not say Guru is energy. Guru is power. They said beyond. Then what is the place of Guru then? Beyond that. So you cannot experience. When I said yesterday something, when I talk about Sundari and all, the attraction of the consciousness of the source, maybe that is Guru. Much before that, maybe. So it's a Guru-oriented this thing. So that's why all Shastras, Mantra Shastras say, Guru, as I said, even the Guru Vakya is against the Shastra Vakya. Shastra says this, Guru says something else. The Guru Vakya overrules the Shastra Vakya. You cannot show Guru, Guruji, you told me this, look at this Shastra reads that. You cannot say that. It's very difficult to digest this because we cannot accept it. The human mind cannot accept it because we look for everything authenticity nowadays. If it is something, come on, where it is, which article it is, which book it is, where is it? Authority for these things. That's why they ruled out. Anything, all Shastras, whatever is said, if the Guru Vakya is different from that, the Guru Vakya is ultimate, not the Shastra. So, I compare this to Vedanta here for a while. Shruti and Smriti, both the part of Vedanta today. Shruti is Vedanta, then Smriti is the code of conduct. They write, wherever Smriti Vakya differ from Shruti Vakya, Smriti Vakya need not be taken. Take Shruti Vakya only to be taken. It is mentioned. Though sometimes Smriti Vakya may exceed or may differ from Shruti Vakya. Same thing here. He stands there. So all these textual references are like Smriti. Whatever it says, when Guru says something, that is God.
It's final. The Guru word is final.
That means that's it only. That's how it should. Because everything is not in text, my dear.
True.
In Tantra Shastra.
True.
Because it's a Guru guided path. And Guru knows and how to take the disciple depends on his thing. So that means the importance of Guru, if you don't recognize, I'm not talking sitting as a Guru here. It's not a physical body. Once again, I say always, Guru is not a physical body. Guru is the concept. Guru is the principle. Guru is Tattva. How? I have a photo here, Ardhanarishvara, in front of. That is not Ardhanarishvara. Through that, I am realizing that Tattva. Yes or no? This is a means for you. So, physical body of a Guru is only means. The Tattva is not the physical body. So, that is the ultimate. And if we don't do that importance to Guru, and your path is blocked, my dear. No doubt in it. That's why somebody was telling me the other day, I took it very seriously. I quote for the benefit of the audience. Don't trust Guru. Moment you hear this, don't trust Guru, you are shocked. In audience also got shocked now.
Even I was
The
shocked.
Guruji is sitting here and say, don't trust Guru. Repeat, don't trust Guru. Don't trust Guru. Surrender to Guru.
True.
Hope I have been the message. Because I can talk a little more on the difference between trust and surrender. Trust has some parameters. Because of this, I trust you. Because of this, I trust you. This made me trust you. All that. There's a reason for trusting somebody, something. There's a reason. I trust this doctor because this doctor has a record of preparing so many things. He's the master of this. So, there's a reason for trusting a person or object or subject. Yes or no? I trust this book. I trust this writing. So, there is a reason for trusting. For surrender, you have a reason? No. So, I think maybe when I shock here telling, don't trust Guru, don't trust Guru. But I mean to say, make you really understand what is the minimum qualification for us to travel in our path of Srividya to reach the ultimate goal of human life. Surrender to Guru. Finally, then you know that Guru within yourself, not elsewhere.
Amazing, amazing, Guruji. In fact, you reminded me one thing which my Guruji used to say. Same thing. He said, like it was a message for me when I saw his writing. Do not get connected with the physical form of a Guru, because when you do that, like I had a tendency that whatever problem I used to face, I used to go to Guru Amma and I used to say, Guru Amma, this happened. Tell me something. And I used to do this a lot. So one day I was planning to do this again. So before that, Guruji's writing came in front of me. Don't get connected deeply with the physical form of the Guru. Physical form is just
Physical form is required for identification.
true.
Through that physical form, you should get connected to that Guru, Tattva, and surrender to that. I mean,
And through intuitive, direct connection basically. Direct connection with the Guru, intuitive connection.
yeah, naturally, because Guru has no physical form, I said, the Guru might have disappeared from his body. Only body disappeared. the Guru is there. My Guru is not physically available today, but it is immortal. Guru Tattva is immortal. Maybe I may go a step ahead. Even this universe may be not immortal. It may also have a Tirodhana one day. Everything become zero. Possible. Tirodhana is there. Sushti Sitilaya Tirodhana is there. Nothing, everything manifest form is now will not be there. Nothing will be there. Pralaya. But even in that state, Guru is immortal. So hope you understand the importance of Guru if you want to pursue your path in Srividya.
Guruji, there was one question in my mind that if a sadhak who is practicing Srividya regularly, but his journey to attain that Satyachit Anand is not completed, he left in between, that is, his death happened in this birth. So, when he takes the next birth, so will he have to begin from the journey from the scratch, that is from the beginning, or what all he has learned in this birth, or the stage that he has reached in his sadhana, he will continue that from that onwards further in his next birth?
See, when the rebirth is Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam is we accepted the fact now. If somebody asked me, anybody come and told you that I came back once again, that's the question remains. But we have to honor the experience and whatever our great enlightened masters have left for us. Or the birth itself is because of we carry that past birth impressions. May not be this requires elaboration, but still the question may demand more explanation. You simply say yes or no. I can simply say yes or no. That doesn't matter. But I must also elaborate it. There is something called the purpose of birth is because our thoughts are born, they say. What are those thoughts? The impressions what we have carried in the past birth, and the body is left after it's decaying or whatever it is. Those impressions take the form of a next birth. That is the belief, and even Upanishads also endorse it. How thoughts travel and where it remains and how it comes back and how it gets into this thing and how it gets to sperm. All this is a big story, big elaborate this thing about rebirth. This is not the forum for explaining that. But one thing is true, the impressions what we carried, which I call samskara, if you want to use the word. If you want to use the word vasanas, you can use. There is a small difference between samskara and vasana that made us to take this birth. Accept it. And once again, the theory of karma, the action is, we understand by our ancestors and enlightened masters. There are three types of impressions or karma. Agami sanchitan prarabdha karmas. That is, every action has to result in something. There cannot be any action without results. That is called karma. Those actions are accumulated without giving fruits. You act and you get the fruit over, nullified. But the continuous actions for many, many births, without fructifying, they are accumulated. They are called sanchita. Sanchita itself is accumulated. Sanchita, we know that there are, what is it called? Accumulated deposit or recurring deposit. Sanchita.
Sanchit Punya.
Whatever. Sanchita, Papa, Punya, everything. Action I'm talking. See, karma, when I use the word, action only I'm referring. Whether the action is karma or punya or papa, I'm not talking. I'm referring karma. What is punya, papa is different afterwards. The actions which are not fructified remains, accumulates. That is kanchita. So, there are impressions left over. So, when the birth takes place, in that accumulated actions which are not fructified, a part of it is being taken over by the next birth. That part, what we bring in here with the body, the birth, life, is called prarabdha karma, which we have taken from there. There are huge number of files yet to be fructified. Only part is bought here. In that part, whatever we have bought, we have to fructify them. Till you complete that result of that karma phala, you enjoy, the body will not leave. That's called, we call it prarabdha, means you have bought it. When the body has come, that is come along with that. With that is the theory. Then during the time of life, one's time, we also make so many actions. That all actions may not give results immediately, but there also accumulates. They are called agami karmas, present karmas. They can fructify right now, or they can go back to the recurring deposit. So there are three types of karmas: agami, sanchita, prarabdha. So your question is answered here. I have done some karma, action, which includes my spiritual sadhana, whatever, including Srividya. I have come up to that some level. I have not continued. That action is stored there, which is not fructified still. So that is part of sanchita. And when I come back, normally I bring it here. So when I bring it, I start my journey from where I stopped in the last birth. Still make it more convenient to audience. Take it as a spiritual journey. One starts from initiation to practice and to reach the ultimate goal of Atma Sakshatkar, self-realization and liberation, whatever the name we call. Like taking a journey from one destination to another destination. From Delhi to Bangalore, does it matter? I have taken journey and in the midway I stopped the vehicle and because I could not drive more or light. Then get up in the morning. From where I start? From where I slept. Same thing. It is like, that's why I tell you, even for Srividya initiation we say, there is a Purva Janma Karma Phala. Otherwise you don't even get it. Forget about going further. Even for initiation we say, there is some effort, there is some karma in the past Janma he did so that he got Srividya in this. And he may not fulfill the entire thing in the birth and it may continue for some time and he may stop somewhere. Or his adhikara is not there. And when once again comes back, he is more having authority to start from there and continue. So, not only for Srividya sadhana, anything for that matter, it starts from where we left. I think very clear, there's no doubt about it. When the karma theory works, when we agree, accept the prarabdha, sanchita and agami karma principle, this has to be accepted. Yes. And I should also speak something. When there is no rebirth, see, The moksha is, there are two things in Srividya, Srividya sadhana. One is Jivan Mukti. During life itself, you become one with the divine. You live in the body, but you enjoy being with the universe. No? Where microcosm, macrocosm are individual consciousness merging with universal consciousness, you enjoy that. That is Jivan Mukti, when you are very much alive in this body. Videha Mukti is after the body is left, the life has gone. Once again, there is no life to take. When it happens, when that accumulated karmas are not there, then there is nothing to bring, you have to, there's something to bring here. If there is nothing to bring, there is no, that is called Videha Mukti, we call it. So what happens? The spiritual practices, the course of time, it burns that sanchita karmas. Whatever is accumulated will nowhere remain. It will all, nothing to bring. That's Deha Mukti. That's why in Lingashtaka it is said Sanchita Papa Vinashaka Lingam. Very clearly. The worship of the divine, the conscious, that Linga refers to Brahma Murari Surashchita Lingam. I don't want to continue that. They refer that Linga into not Shiva, that Linga refers to consciousness. Shiva is conscious, pure consciousness. So that can, pure consciousness can burn Vinashaka. That Sanchita Papa, what's accumulated there, will not be there. There is no birth at all. So, any spiritual sadhana has to give Jivan Mukti and also should see that all that is stored for many, many births are no more there. They're all vanished. Vinashaka Lingam. So, Srividya sadhana also is that properly done, when you achieve that goal, definitely not only one feels that bliss of being a Jivan Mukta, a liberated soul, being with the life, and also Videha Mukti, where there is nothing to bring in, no papa, no punya to bring in. Guruji, is it only papa to come back? No. Action, I said. That action may be good or bad, it depends on our perception. No actions are left over to fructify. So even punya should not be there. Even if in the, once again, punya is our own perception. What is punya for me may become papa for you. That's different. Leave it. Assume that they also exist, papa and punya. Even nothing should be there now, whether papa or punya. There is nothing, it is empty, so nothing comes here. That is what Deha Mukti, I think, answered it.
Amazing, Guruji. Amazing. It was like your explanations are in so much detail that even it gives me the goosebumps, as well as the knowledge is so divine that I completely lost into that knowledge, and I wish that you could speak it continuously on it. It's amazing. Guruji, many sadhakas who are practicing the Srividya, they face many challenges at many levels. Some in the beginning, like fear or some sort of other challenges. And some at the higher stage who have crossed certain level are also facing some challenges. Mostly, what happens is whenever we level up in the spiritual practices, the challenges become more and more of a higher level. Maybe they are a test of faith or something. So how can a sadhak overcome such sort of challenges?
First of all, we should accept that during the course of any action, achieving some goal, having abstraction is a law of nature. The first, leave alone the spiritual path. Any path, even your studies or your professional progress, wherever you go, it is not simply given to you in a silver palette. You have to face the obstacle. Facing obstacle in our journey towards anything, whether material need or spiritual need, wherever goal, obstacle is the law of nature. So nothing special. for Srividya Upasaka or any spiritual sadhaka to face obstacles. He has to pass it. That depends on how much obstacle, whether he can cross over or he will get back. Possibly.
True.
Normally, those obstacles are very common, and Guru Kripa will help him to overcome that obstacles. You should not be disturbed by that obstacles. Instead of, you should take it. It is testing me to go ahead. Let me go through. It's a simple thing. Suppose somebody wants to go for a higher studies, he will give an entrance examination. He cannot. It's very tough. He can't say it's an obstacle for me. It is testing him whether he's eligible or not. So the obstacle can be taken as a testing time for us, whether we are
Eligible.
whether we are eligible or not. I should say it is a eligibility test. The obstacles, if you take that way, we don't feel difficulty on that. And one more thing, how these obstacles do come. We are going to, any spiritual sadhana, start cleansing our karmas. Because that's the purpose. Without cleansing karma, you will not achieve your goal. When the cleansing karma starts, lot of physical and mental disturbance do occur. Make it very humorously to my audience today. When a medicine is given for an ailment, always there is a side effect. They will say, this side effects, this contraindication. Because some medicine you take for fever, it may cause you diarrhea as a side effect. So, these obstacles are side effect because its cleansing process takes place. It's a cleansing process. Instead of taking it as an obstacle, you should take it as I'm in the process of cleansing. Let me cleanse it. Then you are more confident of your journey. And obstacles are very common. And if obstacles comes means, my understanding is you are in the right path. You are taking a proper medicine. That's why. Otherwise, it doesn't happen. Okay? You have to face it. Okay? I think very clear.
Amazing, Guruji. Amazing. It was a very amazing answer from your side. And trust me, the explanations that you are giving are really out of the world because I can feel the vibration. And frankly, I have done many podcasts, but the series which we are shooting from past 2 days, in this, I'm feeling that my personal healing is also happening while shooting these podcasts with you. So the things that you're telling, I have never heard till now, the deep secrets. So it is something new for me also to learn. And I wish that audience also will appreciate that how you are explaining them in such a simple manner, the deep core secrets of this sadhana, the deeper meanings of the Lalita Sahasranama verses and various names. So I request all the audience that if you are watching this podcast, please share it with the one who are interested in learning Srividya, because these episodes can help them in gaining deeper insight about this sadhana. And besides that, this will also help them in getting connected with the Guru Tattva. Guru is not just a physical body, it's a Tattva. It will help you in getting connected with the Guru Mandal, because it is the Guru Mandal whose grace can help you in growing in this sadhana. And this is what I have understood in my journey as well. So if you are watching this podcast, please share it with the one who may need it, as well as if you want to learn Srividya sadhana, we have shared the contact details of Guruji's ashram. You can connect with them. You can contact Guruji's team and you can coordinate with them for getting deeksha of Srividya sadhana mantras. And for any other queries, if you want to get connected with Guruji, the details of Guruji's teams have been shared in the description box. And we are going to come back again with a new episode with Guruji very soon. Till then, Shri Atmanandanatha. Shri Atmanandanatha Guruji.
Sarve janaha sukhino bhavantu. Samasta sanmangalani bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.